Posted by Anonymous. AITAH for ending my relationship with my autistic sister? Throwaway account, because this is very sensitive and probably controversial. I have a sister a few years younger than me who is autistic. She was only diagnosed last year. After she got fired from her job, she kept saying rude things to her coworkers/clients and went to see a counselor who recommended testing. We were somewhat close as kids, but have drifted apart as adults. We both moved out of state. I moved back 2 years ago to take care of our mother. Our father is passed. We have our own busy lives. We have kept in touch via social media. I kept the relationship going since she never reaches out. She says it's just part of how her brain works and I need to just accept that and not hold it against her. If the relationship is important to me, then I need to take the initiative and keep it going. But don't contact her too often because it exhausts her having to respond. Once a month was the original rule. Now it's once every 3 months because once a month was too taxing on her. Everything about our relationship revolves around how she feels and what makes her comfortable. The older she gets, the more self-absorbed she becomes. Her entire life seems to revolve around what makes her feel most relaxed. So here's the straw that broke the camel's back for me. Our mother died last month. I asked my sister to visit when it was clear that we were reaching the end and she did, but made the entire experience about her. She couldn't visit our dying mother too long because she couldn't stand the smells in her room. She wanted me to change things in my house to make her feel more comfortable, like buy new towels because the old ones had a texture she didn't like. She didn't stay for the funeral because she was completely burned out from being away from home for a week. I decided to cut her off after that. I'm done. She doesn't seem to care about our relationship. And with mom gone, there's nothing left holding us together. She called for my birthday earlier this week and I told her not to bother anymore. She seemed surprised but agreed easily and hung up. I haven't heard from her since. My brother-in-law has texted me, encouraging me to keep fighting for the relationship and says that my sister is sad that I've cut her off. My husband agrees that there is nothing beneficial to me about our relationship and thinks it's best to focus on grieving my mother and supporting our daughters. So, AITAH for giving up on my autistic sister. Edit. Thank you all so much for your replies. It really helped me start examining some dynamics in my relationships with my birth family that I've been struggling to acknowledge. I'm realizing that I was taught to be codependent and to prioritize keeping the peace with my sister over respecting and protecting my own boundaries. My family didn't communicate honestly and openly. They appeased my sister, swept things under the rug that should have been addressed. They denied, pretended, excused, and it was my job to be the responsible one who made everything work out. My sister was always allowed to get away with behavior that was unacceptable, and she never learned a lot about interpersonal skills. That's really not her fault, and it's even harder because it's not something that comes naturally. I hold huge resentment towards her, which may not be totally fair, but certainly needs acknowledged and healed. I am currently starting therapy and hope I can resolve some of these issues. I'm going to ask my therapist to help me word a letter that tells her that 1. I'm sorry I hurt her. 2. Her behavior has hurt me, even if it wasn't intentional. 3. I need some time and space to get myself healthy and stable before we work on our relationship together. 4. If we are to have a relationship going forward, it must change to be beneficial for both of us. 5. I hope that when the time is right, she can try to meet me halfway. 6. That no matter what, no matter how angry or hurt or resentful or burned out I am, she is still my sister and I'll always love her. Even if things don't work out and we don't end up continuing to have a relationship, I will still love her. I am going to delete this account now. Thank you all again for your insights and kindness.